Hello and welcome to senior night here of North Haven High School football on NHTV. My name is Michael Valenti. Tonight, the North Haven Nighthawks in their home finale look to go 7-1 on the season against the Daniel Hand Tigers. Now, North Haven got a big win last week. Not only did they go on the road against a tough 5-1 Cheshire team, but they went there and pitched a shutout, winning that game 10-0. And it was a hard-fought battle. Their leading rusher heading into that game, Jeff Carvis, really had a struggle to get yards. 22 carries, only 50 yards in that game, but it was Cam Thompson that led the way. 3 carries for 42 yards and a touchdown. Also, Brian Lastimerski with 8 carries for 65 yards. Obviously a great way to, win the game without their leading rusher really being effective. They found a way to still win that game on the road, leading them to really setting the table for a top seed in the Class Double M tournament. All they got to do is win out, and they control their own destiny for at least one home game in the tournament, but could even lead to a #1 seed. But tonight they have a tough matchup against the Daniel Hand Tigers. They got a lot of moving pieces offensively, with running games from Paul Colandrelli, who can not only throw but can run. 12 carries, 73 yards last week in their win against Xavier, 21-7. Also, Tyler Narachi, 15 carries for 65 yards. And you also got 2 receivers to look out for, Sam Sisk and Owen Prescar, each with 4 receptions, over 60 yards receiving last week from both of them. It's going to be a tough battle for North Haven, despite going against this Daniel Hand Tigers team that is 2-5 on the year. They got a win last week against Xavier, hopefully bringing that momentum to this road game against North Haven, trying to play spoiler for one of their rivals that they see every single year. And just getting ready for the national anthem. We'll be right back.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home.
By the North Haven High School band, the coin has been tossed, and we are ready for senior night of North Haven High School football on NHTV. Again, my name is Michael Valenti. Thank you for joining us here on this rather warm November evening. North Haven looking to go 7-1 on the year. They have 3 more games to go. They have Daniel Hand tonight, Fairfield Prep next week, and then the night before Thanksgiving, Amity. If they win out, they definitely clinch a spot in the Class Double M tournament. Will most likely get a home game. But not only that, if they lose any of those games, they could fall out of the tournament because it is a very competitive class this year with a lot of teams with either no losses, including the 2 teams ahead of them, and 1 loss, which North Haven is in that bunch. So it'll be interesting to see how these last 3 games play off. But before we can get to those final 2 after this, we got to get to this one first. North Haven will kick it off Declan Finkel, the senior, to kick it off for North Haven. And it's a booming end-over-end kick. And it's going to bounce and stay within the 5-yard line. It's going to be returned by Sam Sisk.
Sisk on the return.
And it's going to be tackled close to the 15-yard line. So this Daniel Hand offense led by sophomore Paul Calandrelli, who has averaged 90 passing yards a game, as well as provided some rushing too. First pass is complete. Shakes off a couple defenders there, finds some open field, and gets to the 20-yard line before he's finally hit there. Gain of about 5 on the play.
Pass complete to Sisk.
Sam Sisk, the receptor on that play.
Gain of about 8 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 2. Actually, 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 after the 7-yard gain. Shotgun formation. And this one's going to be a handoff. Spinning around. Close to the first down marker. That's Dolan.
Dolan on the carry. Picks up 3 yards. Enough for a Hand first down.
That will be enough for the first down and move the chains. So Hand coming in here with really a sense of urgency, just going no huddle essentially. Another handoff goes up the middle, breaks a tackle. That's Dolan again. He's going to break free, crossing the 50. 45-40. He might be going all the way for a touchdown, and he will. For the first time this season, North Haven is trailing at the North Haven Turf Complex, and it happens within the first minute of this game after a huge 80-yard run by Dolan. He breaks a tackle and breaks free, able to outrun the defense there, and that's a big touchdown for Hand, going up 6-0 against this North Haven team that has been unstoppable defensively this year, pitching 4 shutouts, including 3 here at the North Haven Turf Complex. The extra point is good, nearly blocked. And with that, 59 seconds into this game, and North Haven's trailing 7-0 Hand. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.com. Forget Me Not Florist, 39 State Street, North Haven. A true full-service flower shop providing same-day delivery. Whether it's birthdays, anniversaries, or sympathy, Forget Me Not is there for you.
80 yards from Aiden Dolan gives Hand the early 7-0 lead, 59 seconds into this game. And let's see how North Haven takes this. Very rare have we seen them trail all season long.
Jack Shea set to kick off for the Tigers.
Jack Shea kicking it off for Daniel Hand, and this one will be returned.
Jake McBrother will be on the return.
And he's got some open field and brought down around the 25-yard line.
About the 25, 26-yard line. North Haven will take over 1st and 10.
So it is senior night here for North Haven. Going to see a lot of the seniors playing, obviously, but obviously the running game has been led by several seniors this year anyway. And of course, their leading rusher in Jeff Carvis, who had a very tough game last week on 22 carries, only got 50 yards, averaging 2 yards a carry. And the direct snap goes to Carvis.
Short gain on the play.
short gain, and that is typically the play we see from Jeff Carvis all year, where it's the direct snap going between the tackle and the guard.
Second down and 8 yards to go.
Last time we were here at the North Haven Turf Complex against Xavier, they were having a field day with that play, and Carvis was running all over them. In fact, anybody that carried the ball was running all over that Xavier team, and it seems like Hand might have an answer for that early on here. Second down and 7. Fakes the handoff, goes up the middle. Not much there.
Tristan Dose on the carry.
Tristan Dose, the carrier, might have got a yard on that play, if anything. Third down. So North Haven, who usually takes control of the game early on, now trailing before they even get the ball, face a 3rd and long here. And they go with the end around. Lastomersky is the carrier, and he's brought down well short of the first down marker, and North Haven's going to have to punt.
Short of the first down, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
There is a huge traveling Daniel Hand team here tonight. A lot of fans in attendance from Daniel Hand that here to support their Tigers, and that might play a factor in this game, as most of the teams that have played at North Haven this year, nearly blocked that punt, but a good punt nonetheless. This will be returned. Trying to shake off the defenders and brought down at the 28-yard line. So a good punt there for North Haven, and we'll see the Tigers on their second possession of the night. A packed house here at the North Haven Turf Complex. In fact, I got here about a half hour earlier than usual because of senior night, and I couldn't even get a parking spot. I had to park at one of the side roads near the middle school. Good attendance tonight, and this should be a fun game. 9:01 to go in the first. Madison, Daniel Hand leads 7-0. Calandrelli will hand it off to Dolan. And this time they hold on to the tackler, and it's a tackle for a loss on the play.
Aiden Dolan on the carry. Tackled by Ryan Bernardo in the backfield. Loss of a yard.
I'll admit, it might be the loudest I've heard this turf complex all season long. And I'm not bothered by it. Second down. Man in motion, that's Sam Sisk. Calandrelli rolls out, throws, the pass is complete, and hit as he catches the ball, so they cross the 30-yard line, that's about it. Sam Sisk was the receiver on that play, and it'll be third down. Third down and manageable for Hand.
Bring up 3rd and 7.
Shotgun formation with Dolan to Calandrelli's right. Some motion up front, and that is going to be a penalty against North Haven. Chase Mangino trying to jump the gun there and got a little early, so that's going to give Hand 5 yards. Instead of a 3rd and somewhat manageable, is now 3rd and short. Clock continues to run here in the first quarter. Shotgun formation, 3 backs with Calandrelli. Goes to his wristband, maybe calling an audible. Hand up the middle. North Haven clogs the hole, and that is a big 3rd down stop there by the North Haven defense. On a 3rd and 1. They stopped Dolan,
It's going to bring up 4th and 2.
so it's going to be 4th and 2, a decision to be made. Do they go for it, or do they bring out the punt team? And it looks like they will bring out the punt team. Joey Mastriani will be deep for the return. Jake Shea out to punt for Daniel Hand. Jack Shea.
Mastriani back to receive.
And angled punt. Mastriani won't touch it. Takes a North Haven bounce.
Takes a North Haven
And
bounce.
down at the 40-yard line. So good field position for North Haven on their second possession. With 6:41 to go in the first quarter, Hand leads 7-0.
At the 40-yard line.
North Haven didn't really do much on their first possession. Only gaining 7 yards, going 3 and out.
Hey guys.
And let's see what happens here on this second possession. First and 10 from the 40-yard line.
The announcer is probably calling the...
Carvis fakes, looks to throw, dumps it back, and it's overthrown, intended for Brendan Ryan. They had the man open,
Jeff
but Carvis
pass
couldn't
intended for Chase
convert.
Mangino falls incomplete.
They fell, Madison's defense, or Daniel Hand's defense, fell for the fake run. Carvis just couldn't lob it over enough and put too much oomph over the head of Brendan Ryan. 2nd and 10. What a missed opportunity there. Second and 10. Dose hands it off. Lastimersky breaks a tackle, finds a hole, breaks a tackle, across the 50, he's got the first down, across the 45 and brought down at the 43-yard line. A good run there for Brian Lastimersky for the first down. 17-yard carry for Brian Lastimersky gives him the first down.
That was replay worthy too, that sucks.
Let's see if North Haven can take advantage of that run there. And that was a great play by the senior, breaking a tackle right at the line of scrimmage, found a hole that was made by the offensive line and a couple receivers, and he was able to get 17 yards on that play. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Direct snap. This time it's Cam Thompson. Cam Thompson getting a lot more involvement in this running game as of late. He was the man that scored the only touchdown last week. Or excuse me, that's actually Adam Pandolfi.
Picks up about 7 yards.
7-yard carry for Adam Pandolfi, but also Cam Thompson does get involved on this running offense. He scored the only touchdown of the game. 5.5 to go. Second down and 3. Carvis looks to throw. This time, does he have the receiver? No, incomplete. Intended for Brian Lastimersky. So twice they caught Daniel Hand's defense off guard with that fake direct snap run to a pass, but Carvis cannot hit the receiver. That, again, too much touch and overthrowing the receiver. He's got time. And I understand North Haven's not known for their passing game. And in fact, I think this is the first time all season they've thrown the ball twice in the first half. Already 0 for 2 in the passing game. 3rd and 3. Carvis this time will take it himself. Runs up the middle. He's got the first down. He's going to break free. That's going to be a touchdown. Jeff Carvis is an extra point away from tying this game at 7. He said, forget the passing game. I'll do it myself in the running game. And he does so from 35 yards out. There he is, Carvis. That play right between the guard and the tackle, cuts over, finds the open field, and that's a touchdown. And North Haven's an extra point away from tying this game. Declan Finkel to kick the extra point, Carvis to hold. And that is good. So with 4:35 to go, we have ourselves a tied game. 7-7. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home.
The Landing of North Haven, offering personalized assisted living and memory care service. They feature a highly trained staff and activities prioritizing health and wellness. The Landing of North Haven, a warm, friendly, and welcoming environment at 201 Clintonville Road.
4:35 to go here in the first quarter. Jeff Carvis breaks free from 35 yards out to tie this game at 7. Declan Finkel will kick it off. Sam Sisk back to return. And this one is going to bounce off the hand receiver. And they're able to get on it before North Haven can recover.
Yeah, that was really confusing.
So that one from the 36-yard line. So North Haven has a very good defensive stop on 3rd and short following a penalty that forced the punt. And North Haven converted that into a touchdown. So let's see how the defense keeps that momentum going here on this next drive. 1st and 10. Calandrelli, quick pass is complete to the back end. Gain to the 40-yard line, and that's about it.
Pass completed to Tyler Narachi. Short gain.
Tyler Narachi was the receiver on that play. Narachi with 15 carries for 65 yards last week in the win over Xavier. Second and 7 after the 3-yard gain. Calandrelli hands it off to Narachi. Narachi trying to get around the end. Doesn't get anywhere, and a nice stop there by North Haven. Brendan Ryan, I believe, was the man chasing him down there.
It'll be 3rd and long for the Tigers.
3rd and long. Calandrelli goes, calls something to receivers, maybe calling an audible here. Looks to pass, and I think there was a miscommunication there, and he's going to have to throw this one away.
Has to throw it away.
And we have some North Haven defenders looking for intentional grounding. Not going to get that, but forces a 3-and-out there. So a good defensive stop by North Haven. And on that play there, it looked like there was definitely miscommunication between the receivers and Calandrelli. It looked like Calandrelli was going to do a quick screen pass, but instead the receiver went out and ran a route.
Shea back into punt.
Jack Shea back to punt. Joey Mastriani to return. Spiraling kick. Bounces in hands favor, rolls, and will die just short of the goal line.
And it's going to be down somewhere inside the 5-yard line.
Down at the 5-yard line with 3:05 to go. We're tied at 7 here in the first quarter. On that the last punt from Shea bounced in North Haven's favor. This time it took a bounce and a roll in hands favor and died just right at the 5-yard line. You can't ask for a better punt from Jack Shea there. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 5-yard line. And it's a direct snap to the 10-yard line.
Jeff Carvis.
That was Carvis, the carrier there. Or excuse me, only got maybe a yard on that play. It looked like he was close to the 10, but
Picked up about 3 yards.
3 yards.
It's gonna be 2nd and 7.
So 2nd and 7 is the official down and distance. And the handoff up the middle, trying to find the hole, but clogs up quickly. Lastimersky was the carrier there, crosses the 10-yard line. So it's a 3rd and manageable here.
Actually picked up a little bit more than that, so it's going to be 3rd and about 3.
3rd and about 3. Just over 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter, tied at 7. 2 big runs leading to those touchdowns. Aiden Dolan goes 80 yards for Hand. Jeff Carvis goes 33 for North Haven. 3rd down. It's Pandolfi trying to tiptoe his way to a hole. He can't find one. And there's no gain on that play. So it's 4th down, and North Haven's going to have to punt. North Haven has done a very good job with the offensive line all year long, providing those holes for the running game. On that play right there, just could not find that cutback hole for Pandolfi to get get the 1st down. In fact, Hand does a really good job clogging up the hole and forcing North Haven to punt. And this one's a booming punt, received at the 50-yard line and will be returned. Spins around and hit, dropped at the 45-yard line. Owen Presker was the receiver there, got about 5 yards on the return. So we're approaching the final minute of this first quarter, tied at 7. Both teams relying on the running game heavily, have both tried the passing game. Not too much success on either side, whether it's from Paul Calandrelli or Jeff Carvis. And it's 1st down. Quick pass is off target, intended for Owen Preskar. And I don't know if that was just slipped off the hand of Calandrelli or he thought Preskar was going to start moving when he threw the ball, but he just missed that target way off. I mean, Preskar was waiting for it and just tailed to the right. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Handoff goes to Dolan. Dolan finds room on the edge, got the 1st down, hits the sideline, and is pushed out of bounds just shy of the 20-yard line. And North Haven needs to find an answer here for Aiden Dolan, because if they don't, there's going to be trouble all night long. As you see right there, he's not touched until he's already crossed the 1st down marker, crossed the 30, and then finally hit right there, pushed out of bounds by Jeff Carvis. So the ball at the 24-yard line. Again, a handoff to Dolan that time. Nope. Little gain on the play, but a flag down. Let's see what it's for. And it's going to be a Tigers holding penalty. So what little gain they did get is going to be negated and brought back 10 yards. So the ball marked at the 31-yard line. Clock continues to run here in the first quarter. Tied at 7. Shotgun formation for Hand. Calandrelli takes it upon himself, finds a hole, dives forward, and gets close to the original line of scrimmage. May be able to get one play off before the end of the quarter. 2nd down.
It's going to be 2nd down at about 13.
Calandrelli tries it again. This time the hole's clogged up and goes nowhere.
Hit at the line of scrimmage to the 3rd and long.
So 3rd and long, and that's going to be the final play of this first quarter. We are tied at 7. So it was Aiden Dolan that started things off for Hand, giving them the 7-0 lead, but Jeff Carvis answers right back and ties it for North Haven, and that's where we stand after 1. 7-7. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.com.
Shout out to the North Haven High School band.
Forget-Me-Not Florist, 39 State Street, North Haven. A true, full-service flower shop providing same-day delivery. Whether it's birthdays, anniversaries, or sympathy, Forget-Me-Not is there for you.
Olivia Rena, Tyler Russo, Max Russo,
We get set for the start of the second quarter, tied at 7.
Nicole Ortiz, and Samantha.
And as you might be hearing in the background, they are honoring the band members that are playing their final home game of this year, pending if there is a home game in the playoffs. If they get there, North Haven needs to win out to secure at least one postseason game here. Right now they are tied with Hand, 7-7. Calandrelli hands the ball off to Aiden Dolan, and he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice play by Tristan Dose.
Tristan Dose able to tackle him behind the line of scrimmage, breaking off the lineman right there.
4th and 10 for the Tigers.
Great play there by Tristan Dose. Ryan Bernardo also helping out on that play.
So 4th and 10.
So it's 4th and 10, and Hand is going for it. They're going to bomb this one into the corner, and it is
Pass is
incomplete, nearly intercepted.
Brevin breaks up the play in the end zone.
That's a North Haven first down, turnover on downs there. That is a risky call, but Jake McCrevin does a fantastic job staying with the receiver, who was, I believe, Owen Prescar, nearly intercepting the ball, but I think it might have been the better option not to take the interception there because they get a couple extra yards to start the possession rather than taking the touchback. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line after the turnover on downs. Handoff goes to Daniel Thomas. Gets to the outside edge. He's got the first down, carries a couple Tigers out of bounds before finally pushed out. A good run there, and that gives North Haven a first down. First down in the second quarter. Carvis
Jeff Carver
tries to cut back. Brought down past the 40-yard line.
Picks up about 4 yards.
He gets 4 yards on the play after first contact. So this is going to be one of those games where even if you get a couple yards, positive yardage is definitely going to help you because it's either going to kill the clock, it's going to keep the momentum in your favor, as long as you keep the ball going forward. Handoff, this time to Daniel Thomas again, this time going to the edge, trying to stiff arm. He's got close to the first down. I think he's got it before he's brought down at the 49-yard line. So Daniel Thomas, who usually doesn't get called upon in the running game, but he's getting involved tonight as it is senior night, and he's got 2 big runs so far on this drive alone, helping North Haven to 2 first downs here, keeping the chains moving and keeping the clock moving once they get set as the ball went out of bounds on that run. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Pandolfi tries to find room up the middle. He does. He gets to the second level and brought down past midfield and to the 45-yard line.
Pandolfi with a nice carry.
Ball marked at the 44-yard line.
He's going to make it 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3. Carvis and Thomas come in for North Haven. We've already seen Daniel Thomas break out a couple times for some big gains on this drive. Does he come in again for another run? Flag on the play before the snap. Let's see what happened. And it's going to be encroachment on hand, so that's going to give North Haven a couple, 5 more yards, and that will move the chain. So that is a very costly penalty by hand. And again, with a close game like this, not only does every play matter as getting positive yardage, but also being able to be disciplined and not have penalties. And so far, Hand has had a couple penalties go against them, causing a first down there and also having a holding penalty early on in this game. Handoff goes to Thomas again. Thomas gets around the edge again, and he's close to the first down marker again.
Daniel Thomas with another nice positive carry.
Definitely have not called Daniel Thomas's name a lot in the running game this year, but what we are seeing right now, you kind of wonder, where has this been?
And we're going to have second and less than a yard to go.
Second and less than a yard after the 9-yard carry by Thomas, but Thomas right now is having a heck of a drive in the running game, and I don't think Hand has an answer for him just yet. From what we're seeing from Thomas tonight, he has been able to find that breakout speed to the outside and get into the sidelines. This time they go to the inside. It's Carvers. He's got the first down, a little extra, and he just gets tripped up. If he doesn't get it there, he's got a touchdown.
With another big carry and a North
But
Haven
Carvis
first
moves the
down.
change yet again. As you see right here, Carvis looks to the outside, but then cuts right back in, sneaks through a couple defenders, and finally brought down there by the safety. And Carvis knew if he could break out of that one, he might have gotten to the end zone there. But still a big first down nonetheless. And the clock continues to run. Near 9 minutes to go here in the second. We're tied at 7, but North Haven threatening. Carvis fakes, goes the other way, trying to find some room, and he can't. Hand able to contain him for a little bit of yardage on the game.
We'll give him a yard.
Maybe
So
a yard,
second
maybe
and
2. Carvis did everything he could. He was a human joystick on that play. He went left, he went right, he went up, he went down. He went everywhere. All for a yard. But hey, it's still positive yardage. 2nd and 9 after the carry from Carvis. Tristan Dose in the backfield with Carvis. And Carvis looks to pass. This time it is incomplete. Off the hands of Adam Pandolfi.
No, it's not. Sorry. Incomplete. I can't see it.
Finally, Carvis hits the target, but this time Pandolfi lets it fall out of his hands.
So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 9.
So it's 3rd and 9, and North Haven's going to call a timeout here. Try to figure out what to do here on this 3rd and 9. We'll take a break too with 8:15 to go. We're tied at 7. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the One Source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home.
The Landing of North Haven, offering personalized assisted living and memory care service. They feature a highly trained staff and activities prioritizing health and wellness. The Landing of North Haven, a warm, friendly, and welcoming environment at 201 Clintonville Road.
Third and 9, coming off the timeout here. 8:15 to go in the second quarter. North Haven threatening. And this is going to be maybe a 2-down situation, but then again, you also have the senior Declan Finkel, who has a heck of a leg that can kick the field goal from this distance. And it's going to be a pass. It is. It is. It is incomplete.
And they're going to call call it incomplete.
And the fans don't like that call. It looked like Carvis might have got possession of it. Let's see this. So it was Jake McCrevin in motion, gets the handoff, looks to throw, throws off his back foot. Carvis, I mean, from our angle, it's tough because you have all the hand defenders blocking the shot. But Carvis said he got the ball.
So fourth down.
And unfortunately, we don't have
Declan Finkel to come on.
we don't have the cameras at this level to look at every single angle the NFL does or even the college level does. So Declan Finkel will kick this one. It'll be about a 34-yard field goal. Finkel hit a field goal last week in the win against Cheshire. Hold is good, kick is low, and no good.
Kick is no good. So the Tigers will take over on downs.
So a great drive for North Haven falls short and ends with a missed field goal with 8:03 to go in the second quarter. And I think that one just shanked off the foot of Finkel there.
We're using our fourth.
So Tigers take over.
So the Tigers
20-yard line.
have a big opportunity here to take advantage. Quick pass is complete to Prescott. Prescott trying to shake some defenders.
Tackled.
He gets tackled
Jader Roby got first hand.
just shy of the 25-yard line. And it'll be second down. Under 8 minutes to go, we're tied at 7. Every play matters in these close games, every play. And we've seen miscues from both sides of the ball, both teams tonight. Dolan is brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Backfield. Ryan Bernardo. And Brendan Ryan.
Brendan Ryan and Ryan Bernardo. Able to stop Aiden.
2 on the plays to bring up a 3rd and 10 for the Tigers.
Aiden Holden. So it's 3rd and 10. Aiden Dolan, excuse me, Aiden Dolan. 3rd down. Calandrelli calling a play to his receivers. Calandrelli drops back, looks to throw this one deep. Sisk is overthrown.
Sam Sisk was the intended target. That'll bring up 4th down.
So that's going to be 4th down, and Hand will come out to punt. So they could not take advantage of North Haven's missed field goal and go 3 and out. Didn't even get any yards of gain on that drive. So North Haven should get good field position here.
Jack Shea on punt. Joey Mastriani.
Shea with a high punt, able to get the punt off. And Mastriani will fair catch from the 50-yard line. So 6:38 to go here in the second
Let's
quarter.
congratulate some more of our band seniors.
North Haven and Daniel Hand are tied.
To Elwin Michael.
Looking at this game right now, you would not think Daniel Hand was 2-5 on the year and that North Haven is 6-1 because
Time off it.
this has been a highly contested game so far from both teams. And they seem to have each other's number, but able to have some big plays on both sides of the ball. North Haven trying to get the lead for the first time tonight late in this second quarter. 1st and 10. And it's going to be Carvis trying to tiptoe his way, able to squeeze out a couple yards.
Short gain on the play.
So they get 2 yards on the carry from Jeff Carvis, who outside of his 33-yard touchdown run really hasn't done much in the running game. But number 10, Daniel Thomas on the last drive, we saw some breakout plays from him. I'd like to see him get the ball more, and here he is with the handoff end around. And He only gets a couple yards on that play, so Hand does a good job chasing him down.
So we're going to be 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6, so it is a manageable 3rd and distance. We've seen North Haven already pass well beyond their expected total. They've already thrown the ball 4 times tonight, going incomplete all 4 times, but do they try again here on a 3rd and 6? And it's a handoff to Pandolfi. Finds a hole, shakes the defender. He's got the first down. He's got some open field. He tried to get to the corner, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, North Haven! 47 yards out. Adam Pandolfi gives North Haven the lead with 5:13 to go in the second. This one is all about patience. Pandolfi slowly finds a hole. Nice move right there. Buckles the knees of the defender. Then finds the open field, and all he's got to do is chase to the pylon, and he does so. Touchdown, Pandolfi. North Haven leads. Extra point is good from Finkel, and with that, 5:13 to go in the second, North Haven takes the lead with 14 unanswered points, 14-7. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.com. Forget-Me-Not Florist, 39 State Street, North Haven. A true full-service flower shop providing same-day delivery. Whether it's birthdays, anniversaries, or sympathy, Forget-Me-Not is there for you.
North Haven gets 14 unanswered points after Daniel Hand opened the game on the opening drive with an 80-yard touchdown run. And the Nighthawks lead this one 14-7.
So Finkel is set to kick off. Rachi and Presker are back to receive.
And this is a booming kick. Caught in the end zone and will be returned. Has open field, shakes off a couple defenders, and he breaks free. Still on his feet. Daniel Thomas able to break him down just shy of the 35-yard line. A good return there for Daniel Hand. About a 33-yard run, as you see right here. Open field, shakes off a couple defenders, keeps moving. And Thomas, if Thomas doesn't break right there and stop the receiver, he might have gone. That was Tyler Narachi, the returner on that play. And it's 1st and 10 from the 33. Quick pass is received, and this one is going to be passed again. McCrevin intercepts it. They tried to fool him with the double pass, and McCrevin didn't bite. Interception, North Haven takes over. I mean, it's a beautifully thrown ball, except it went right into the hands of McCrevin. Narachi not even looking. So North Haven gets a big interception from Jake McCrevin. That was the senior Lombardi that threw the interception there. Intended for Tyler Narachi, who just had the big kick return, all negated. Carvis trying to tiptoe his way, gets to the second level, crosses the 40-yard line, and brought down at around the 42. So this is a chance for North Haven to break this one wide open. And they get the ball back to start the second half after they kicked it off to Hand to start the game. Second down from the 42.5-yard line. It's Pandolfi, he looks to throw. The pass is complete to Daniel Thomas to the sideline. Thomas still on his feet and eventually eventually brought out of bounds. Daniel Thomas is having himself a night. He is having himself a senior night.
First down.
Look at it's Pandolfi. We haven't seen him throw the ball here all year. And a beautifully thrown ball to Daniel Thomas. Thomas takes advantage, and it's a big first down. And I believe that is the third time Daniel Thomas has moved the chains tonight. First and 10. Ball just behind the 20. Dose fakes the handoff, spins around, goes up the middle,
Tristan Dose up the middle.
and he gets himself 9, maybe 9.5 yards. And I think the North Haven crowd has woken up after the last couple of plays here. I mean, it's senior night. The adrenaline's already kicking on. You got yourself a close game. Hand brought their crew tonight.
13.
Despite the 2-5 record, Hand is trying to play spoiler to North Haven's postseason hopes. Dose hands this off to Daniel Thomas. He gets around to the edge. It's a touchdown! Daniel Thomas!
Touchdown.
And North Haven, 20 unanswered points. This time, it is the senior Daniel Thomas. And the play that he has been playing all night, this handoff end around, getting to the outside edge, beautiful blocking by the split end and the guard and the tackle to give him that room for the touchdown. North Haven leads 20-7 with 3:32 to go in the second quarter. And there's a penalty after the play against North Haven, it looks like, and then will be assessed on the kickoff for unsportsmanlike conduct? Perhaps taunting? I didn't see what happened. I just saw the referee signal the penalty.
Moving on to try the extra point.
So Finkel will kick the extra point here. The kick is good from Finkel. And with that, 3:32 to go. North Haven has 21 unanswered points, and they lead 21-7. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home.
The Landing of North Haven, offering personalized assisted living and memory care service. They feature a highly trained staff and activities prioritizing health and wellness. The Landing of North Haven, a warm, friendly, and welcoming environment at 201 Clintonville Road.
Daniel Thomas gives North Haven the 21-7 lead, and Thomas is having himself a pretty good game here the last couple of possessions. North Haven really finding a way to get him the ball and get into the outside, and he's using that breakout speed. A big reception there to move the chains and a big run to give him the touchdown. A couple lucky fans getting some North Haven t-shirts. Finkel, low kick here, will bounce to Sam Sixon off his hands. He's going to have to chase this one down. The ball's still on the ground and eventually picked up by Sisk. Trying to find some room here. He does, and eventually brought down.
Brought down by Jaden Roby.
Jaden Roby,
25-yard line.
not the best kick, but a bounce goes in North Haven's favor. Sisk bounces off his hands. He does find some room to get something out of nothing. .322 to go here in the second quarter. North Haven leads 21-7. Calandrelli Hands this one off on the halfback draw.
Dolan on the carry.
Aiden Dolan, the carrier there.
Picks up about 6 yards on the play.
He gets 6 yards, and it's been hit or miss with Aiden Dolan. They've found ways to get him the ball. He breaks tackles and gets yardage, and then there's times where North Haven is able to stop him behind the line of scrimmage. It seems like he's a boom or bust tonight, and they're hoping to get more booms than busts out of him here in the second quarter. North Haven forces a 1 yard loss on that play.
Gavin Wagner on the carry there.
Wagner, the carrier.
No gain on the play, so it's going to be 3rd and about 4.
Third and manageable. Calandrelli drops back. Quick pass, complete,
Calandrelli's pass.
and pushed out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
The Tigers first down.
That's going to give the Tigers a big first down, trying to get their way back into this game after allowing 21 unanswered points.
So 1st and 10, Daniel.
Prescar, the receiver for the first down there. Just approaching the final 2 minutes of this second quarter. Faking the handoff, Calandrelli will take it upon himself, but North Haven clogs the hole and he gets no gain on the play.
Just gets back to the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 2nd down and 10.
I believe it was Nick Harkins the first to make contact on that play. North Haven's defense saw that fake handoff coming, clogged up the holes for Calandrelli, and he couldn't get much on that play, so it's 2nd and 10. Three backs in the formation. Calandrelli tries to pitch it back, and nowhere to go, but down.
Malachi is tackled in the backfield, loss of a yard.
Pandolfi
That's going to bring up 4th and 11.
and Ryan Bernardo on the play there. Makes it 3rd and 11. They lose a yard on that play. Approaching the final minute
So it's 3rd and
of this second quarter. Again, North Haven gets the ball to start the second quarter, or start the second half. Calandrelli tries to throw, finds a deep man. It's Prescar, but it's overthrown.
Calandrelli's pass intended for Prescar falls incomplete. So that'll bring up 4th down
So-
for the Tigers.
Han will decide to punt here and give North Haven the ball in the final minute. Jack Shea will punt it to Joey Mastriani. Mastriani will
Mastriani calls for
nearly drop it, but he's going to get a penalty drawn for fair catch interference. So that's going to give North Haven a little more field. Already up 2 scores. Yeah, they are
So
going to call
penalty against
fair
the
catch
Tigers for
interference.
Fair catch interference.
Stay tuned for the halftime show with the North Haven High School band, as well as our highlights from the first half.
Sorry.
It's been a fun, exciting one between the Daniel Han Tigers and the North Haven Nighthawks as we get set after the penalty. The ball marked at the 48-yard line after the 15-yard penalty assessed.
48.
So 49 seconds to go. I would assume North Haven maybe takes one play to see if they could break one out and then take the knee, or they just go into victory formation, take the knee. It looks like they are going in their single wing offense. And it's Carvis. Carvis breaks free. Finally touched. He's got the first down and crosses midfield, crosses the 40-yard line.
Picks up about 14 yards and a North Haven first down.
Chains will move with 41 seconds to go. And North Haven's going to take a timeout, so they're going to try to get some points on the board before the end of the half. We'll take a quick timeout here with 41 seconds to go. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.com. Forget-Me-Not Florist, 39 State Street, North Haven. A true full-service flower shop providing same-day delivery. Whether it's birthdays, anniversaries, or sympathy, Forget-Me-Not is there for you.
41 seconds to go in the second quarter. North Haven gets a big first down after the fair catch interference. And it looks like they're going to try to score one last time. Carvis rolls out, looks to throw, dumps this one, incomplete.
Carvis' pass incomplete.
So second down
So it's gonna be
with
second and
34 seconds to go in the second half. We'll see what Coach Sagnell decides to do here. It's senior night here at the North Haven Turf Complex. North Haven leading this one 21-7. You see the signs of the seniors. A lot of seniors this year on this team. And North Haven stays in the single wing. It's Carvis again. Runs up the middle. Crosses the 35. Clock continues to run with 25 seconds to go.
Picks up about 5 yards.
So 5 yards there. And I think that might be the last play of this half. North Haven gets the ball to start the second half.
So the score,
And they have the lead 21-7. It looked like we could have some interesting things happening in this first half as Hand started the game off with a touchdown on their first possession of the game, but North Haven got into the groove, and they haven't stopped since as they lead 21-7 at the half. We'll take a quick break, then we have the North Haven High School band with their halftime show, and then highlights from the first half. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home.
The Landing of North Haven, offering personalized assisted living and memory care service. They feature a highly trained staff and activities prioritizing health and wellness. The Landing of North Haven, a warm, friendly, and welcoming environment at 201 Clintonville Road.
At the half, North Haven leads this one 21-7. And let's go to the highlights here as we hear the North Haven High School band in the background. Started off with Aiden Dolan breaking free 80 yards and gives Hand the 7-0 lead. He went almost untouched that entire drive, and you looked like Hand might have tried to play spoiler in this one, But that was all for naught because Jeff Carvis answers right back 33 yards out. Hey, how you doing? There's a touchdown. We're tied at 7. Aiden Dolan again. He breaks through. He finds the sideline. And this has been the story with Aiden Dolan. He's been boom or bust tonight. When he has big yards, he has those big yards. Here, not one of those cases. Big stop there by the North Haven defense. Now North Haven with the ball. It's Carvis. Finds the second level. Tiptoes, almost gets in for the touchdown. Nice stop there by the hand defender. But again, here is Adam Pandolfi. Nice break right there. Goes to the sideline, and he's got himself a touchdown. That gives North Haven the lead, 14-7. Then, a nice run here from Tyler Narachi. From the end zone all the way to the 33-yard line. You thought Han had a chance to get back into this game. Nice play here. Maybe, maybe not. It's Jake McCrevin with the interception, and North Haven gets the ball back. Then it's Adam Pandolfi. He rolls out. He throws this one to Daniel Thomas, who's having himself a night here on senior night. And that sets up a touchdown. And who else but Daniel Thomas, giving North Haven the 21-7 lead. And that right there, if you had to pick a player of the game right now in this first half, you're going to have to call out number 10, Daniel Thomas, who's absolutely having himself a game. He's doing a great job finding the sidelines. That end-around play they've been using him tonight has worked effectively throughout this half, and he kind of started it late in the second quarter, and I expect to see him be used a lot in this second half to keep the momentum going for North Haven. And if I'm Daniel Hand, you have to make a defensive stop on this first possession heading into the second half, because North Haven gets the ball. If they score that touchdown and make this a 3-score game, I don't know if Hand gets back into this game. But if they stop them and get the ball back and they could score, make it a 1-score game, it's definitely going to make things interesting. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, it's the North Haven High School Band playing the music of the halftime show. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.com. Forget-Me-Not Florist, 39 State Street, North Haven. A true full-service flower shop providing same-day delivery. Whether it's birthdays, anniversaries, or sympathy, Forget-Me-Not is there for you.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home.
The Landing of North Haven, offering personalized assisted living and memory care service. They feature a highly trained staff and activities prioritizing health and wellness. The Landing of North Haven, a warm, friendly, and welcoming environment at 201 Clintonville Road.
We get start the second half of play. The North Haven Nighthawks lead this one 21-7, and the Nighthawks will get the ball to start the second half. My name is Michael Valenti. Thank you for joining us here on Friday Night Football on NHTV. It's been a fun and exciting senior night for North Haven, and Han has really done a good job contesting them, but the last couple of possessions late in this second quarter, North Haven was able to get some points on the board and make this a 2-score game, and we'll see what happens here in this second half. Daniel Han has a very tough defensive possession ahead of them to start the second half. If they could stop North Haven and they can answer with a score of their own on their first offensive drive, they'll make this a ball game. But if North Haven continues the momentum that they've gained in the second half of this second quarter, heading into this second half, it's going to be a tough battle. And having three-score lead, I think North Haven will do pretty much all they can that we've seen from other games earlier this year where they just continue to run the clock and win this game and go on to a 7-1 record. But North Haven starts with the ball back as we get set for the start of the second half. Joey Mastriani will return this one for North Haven. And it'll be Jack Shea kicking it off for Daniel Hand. It's a booming end-over-end kick. It will be McCrevin actually returning this one.
McCrevin will return.
He's hit and brought down just past the 20-yard line.
That's about the 20-yard line.
And McCrevin
North Haven
slow to
take
get
over
up
first
here.
and 10.
Might have twisted his ankle on the tackle. He does get off the field on his own. McCrevin with an interception in the first half. Seems to be trotting off now after limping a little bit, so hopefully he's healthy and stays on the field. Had some big plays defensively in that first half, so they'll definitely need him for those passing plays. But North Haven with the ball to start this second half. 1st and 10. It's a direct snap and then a handoff. Goes up the middle. Carrying a couple Tigers on his back to the 30-yard line.
Brian Lastomersky on the
Brian Lastomersky, the first time we hear his name in the running game.
picks up about 6 yards.
Gets
on
6
the
yards on the
Second and
play.
4.
Of course, it is senior night here, so you'll see a lot of the seniors playing for North Haven. There are plenty of seniors on this team. I believe there's 16 or close to it. 2nd down and 4 after the carry from Lastomersky. Tristan Dose goes up the
Tristan
middle,
Dose on the
plows
carry
over
up the
for the
middle.
first down and crosses the 35-yard line. First down, North
First
Haven.
down.
Tristan Dose just lowers the shoulder, plows his way through the first down marker. And this is the kind of drive North Haven needs. Keep the clock moving, keep the yards in a positive motion, finish it off with points on the board, get yourself a 3-score game. Carvis goes up the middle
Jeff Carvis on the carry.
and is
Gets out to about the 40
brought down
line.
just shy of the 40-yard line.
Call it a gain of 4.
About a gain of 4, 4.5 on the play. So North Haven going with their bread and butter of the constant running game. They did a lot more passing than usual. Granted, a lot for North Haven in the passing game is like 5 attempts, but still, that is a lot. I think in the previous games that we've covered here on NHTV, they might have had 4 passing attempts altogether. Here they had 5 in the first half. It's Dose again.
Dose up the middle.
And trying to get some more yards on second effort there.
Pushes the
Just
ball
keep the
forward.
feet moving.
Picks up about
That's what you're trained to do when you're in those pile-ups. Just keep your feet moving, try to get that extra yard or two, and that's what Tristan Dose did right there. So it'll be 3rd and about 3 after the carry from Tristan Dose. Hand off to Pandolfi. Gets around the edge. He's got the first down, a little extra. He's broken free. He's at the sideline. He will be in the end zone. Touchdown, Nighthawks. That is exactly what the Nighthawks needed to start this second half. Bust this game wide open. They lead now 27-7. As you see, Pandolfi right there is the only time he gets touched in the entire run. And you hear the fire engine horns. And it seems like the fire trucks might be the only way to stop the fire from North Haven because they are in fuego right now.
Try the extra point.
Declan Finkel to kick the extra point. And that one is good.
Finkel's extra point is good.
So North Haven starts the second half with the extra
Gonna be
point.
illegal
No,
procedure
what?
against
We might have to
North
redo
Haven.
this one because illegal procedure happened. So North Haven will be penalized, and they'll have to re-kick. So Declan Finkel will have to re-kick after the penalty. 5-yard penalty. And doesn't matter, he kicks it through anyway. So with that, North Haven leads 28-7 with 9:03 to go in the third quarter. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.com. Forget-Me-Not Florist, 39 State Street, North Haven. A true full-service flower shop providing same-day delivery. Whether it's birthdays, anniversaries, or sympathy, Forget-Me-Not is there for you.
Adam Pandolfi gives North Haven a 28-7 lead early on in this third quarter. Exactly what North Haven needed on their first drive. Come out and make it now 28 unanswered points against the Daniel Hand Tigers. And it will be a touchback as Narachi caught that one in the end zone. And unlike the NFL, you can't run after catching it in the end zone. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
I'm like right by the end zone.
So Daniel Hand has to score here. They have to score on this drive. Looking for a pass. Sisk gets the completion. McCrevin loses the tackle. And Sisk is able to fight through and get the first down for Daniel Hand, a gain of 10 on the play. Calandrelli had plenty of time for that throw to Sisk. Took his time, fired it at him, and Sisk did the rest. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Calandrelli hands this one off to Aiden Dolan. Dolan breaks a couple tackles, tries to plow through, and gets about 5 yards before being brought down by Chase Mangillo.
Forward progress, this one's 4 yards, so it's going to be second down and 6.
2nd and 6 after the 4-yard carry from Aiden Dolan. Shotgun formation, 2 backs. 1 on each side of Calandrelli. Handoff goes to Narachi. Narachi trying to get around to the edge. Breaks a tackle and doesn't get much after that. And forward progress stops. Brian Lasamersky and Adam Pandolfi there to stop the runner. Gets to about the 35 or 36-yard line.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and about 3.
So 3rd and 3 is the down and distance. They go with the handoff to Dolan up the middle. He's got the first down.
Picks up a Tigers first down. Dragged down by Dick Harkins, excuse me.
And Dolan is slow to get up. He's able to get off the field, but as you could see him getting off the field,
We'll call it the 43-yard line.
not getting his full power on his leg. I don't know if his knee got twisted or his ankle. Quick pass up in the air and
Intended for Prescott.
incomplete, intended for Prescott.
Incomplete.
So we look at the pass here, fakes the handoff, quick pass, and a nice hit by the defender. So second and 10.
The Tigers.
Three wide receivers on the near side, one on the far side. It's going to be a handoff to Narachi, and Narachi goes nowhere. Chase Mangino
Mangino.
able to track him down and give him a 1-yard gain, if anything. Great play by Chase Mangino, defensive lineman for this North Haven team.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10. Again, 3 wide receivers on the near side. Calandrelli tries to look for the lone receiver, then incomplete, intended for Narachi, as Calandrelli had to throw that one on the run, and Daniel Hand will punt this one. So North Haven, not only do they make a touchdown on their first possession of the second half, but they do a good job having Hand not only force them to punt, but kill a lot of time in the process, killing off nearly 2.5 minutes from the quarter before getting the ball back. The punt is blocked,
Punt is partially blocked.
and it pops up, and will die down right at the 46-yard line.
North Haven will take over at the 46-yard line.
Boom, right there. Michael Masto was the one that blocked that punt. Right in the face of Jack Shea. And it goes straight up.
So 6:32 to go.
6:32 to go in the third. North Haven leads 28-7. And after giving up the opening drive touchdown, North Haven made the adjustments needed defensively and offensively have fired on all cylinders. Fakes the handoff to Lasamursky. Tristan Dose goes on his own, crosses midfield, and dropped right there.
It's going to be a 2nd down and 5.
We're going to get a timeout on the field.
Got an injury down on the field. Tristan Dose looks like he's favoring his ankle there, and we'll take a quick timeout while they check out the injury. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home.
The Landing of North Haven, offering personalized assisted living and memory care service. They feature a highly trained staff and activities prioritizing health and wellness. The Landing of North Haven, a warm, friendly, and welcoming environment at 201 Clintonville Road.
Tristan Dose gets off the field, seems to be okay.
6 for North Haven.
So it'll be 2nd down and 6 from midfield after the injury timeout. While we were on the break too, we also saw running back for Daniel Hand, Aiden Dolan, seems to be okay. And likely to return on the next possession for Hand. 2nd down and 6:17 to go here in the third. North Haven leads 28-7. Here's Carvis.
Jeff
Carvis
on the
trying to
carry.
cut to the other side, and Daniel Ham was there.
Not much running room for Carvis.
Not a lot of room for Carvis, and that was interesting. He went to the hole that the play was designed for, and again, he tries to check to the other side, try to find running room, and we've been kind of seeing that a lot from Carvis tonight. And he hasn't gotten a lot of success
So
when he
third
tries to
and
change
a
direction
long
like
five
that.
for North Haven.
So it's third and manageable. It's Daniel Thomas again to the sideline, and he has moved the chains again.
And Daniel Thomas with a nice gain. And
That's the
another North
fourth
Haven
time Daniel
first down.
Thomas has moved the chains tonight for North Haven. He is having himself quite a game.
So, first
I
and 10
mean, if
North
you're
Haven
Coach
at the
Sagnala,
43-yard line.
with these last two games against Fairfield Prep and Amity on the road, you might want to factor Daniel Thomas into the offense a little bit more after what we're seeing tonight against Daniel Hand. 5:20 to go in the third. Run up the middle, it's Carvis. He's got the running room. He's still on his feet and finally brought down inside the 20.
Nice gain of 20 yards and another North Haven first
So
down.
here's Carvis. Goes right up, and you see the pulling guard doing a fantastic job making that hole for Carvis to run through. Clock continues to run. North Haven now in striking distance. First and 10 from the 25-yard line. Man in motion. Lastimerski fakes,
Lastimerski
spins
on the
up,
carry.
gets to the 20, so about 5 yards on the play for
Wills
Lastimerski.
himself to a
Last
few
week
yards.
was the leading rusher for North Haven.
Gain of
On
5
8
that
carries,
play.
had 65 yards. Tonight, I believe that's
So
only his
second
second
time.
carry of the night. 4:30 to go in this third quarter. North Haven continues to maintain the pace of this game, and that is let the clock continue to run. You have now a 3-possession game. Carvis
Carvis on
tries
the
to
carry.
tiptoe his way through the hole. He's close to the first down marker.
Check the spot.
He might be just short. It's
They're
tough to tell from my
signaling third
angle.
down. It's going to be third and probably not much more than a yard.
So third and inches, we'll call it, as we just get under 4 minutes to go in this third quarter. So if North Haven doesn't convert, it's 3rd and 1. They officially mark it at 3rd and 1. If they don't convert, do they bring out Finkel again? He missed the field goal earlier tonight. Carvis
Carvis on the carry.
got the first down and is close to the 10. No, they bring it back a little bit. He does move the chain, so another
And
first
that's
down
another
for North Haven.
First down.
He gets about 2 or 3 yards, which is just enough to move the chains.
So it's going to be first and 10, North Haven, inside the 15-yard line.
So they're inside the 15-yard line, 1st and 10. Lastimerski hands this one off to Pandolfi, and he is hit behind the line, but able to stay on his feet. Still on his feet, close to the first down marker, dives, and he's out of bounds.
And he's out of bounds just inside the 5-yard line.
Not sure where they're going to mark that, depending on where he either stepped out of bounds or hit the ground. He is short of the first down marker.
So it looks like it's going to be about 2+ yards short of a first down.
He gets out of bounds, so the clock stops at 2:59. It's Carvis up the
Carvis
middle,
on the
plows
carry.
through, hit,
Up the middle.
and he is just shy of the goal line, but gets North Haven a
Picks up
first
enough
down.
for North Haven first down. And I believe they're calling a touchdown.
No, they're calling it a
It is.
touchdown.
It's a North Haven touchdown.
So after further review, Jeff Carvis actually gets the ball across the goal line. And I guess right there, as he's falling back, he does a smart job and reaching the ball out over the goal line. So North Haven gets the touchdown and now lead 34-7. And the extra point from Finkel is good. So with 2:52 to go in the third, North Haven now has a 35-7 lead. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.com. Forget-Me-Not Florist, 39 State Street, North Haven. A true full-service flower shop providing same-day delivery. Whether it's birthdays, anniversaries, or sympathy, Forget-Me-Not is there for you.
Jeff Carvis sneaks his way into the end zone and gives North Haven a 35-7 lead with 2:52 to go in the third quarter. And North Haven has 35 unanswered points. Daniel Hand started this game off with a 7-0 lead on the first drive, an 80-yard touchdown run. But North Haven made the adjustments and have been dominating this game ever since. A booming kick will be returned.
On the return.
It's Sam Sisk, and nearly breaks free, but is brought down just shy of the 30-yard line. Might have lost his balance a little bit there before he was hit.
Sisk with a nice return out to past the 25. Tigers are going to have first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So first and 10 from the 29-yard line. Calandrelli, pass is complete, and McCrevin misses the tackle, and that's going to be a first down for Daniel Hand there.
Cushing breaks the tackle and picks up a Tigers first down.
So McCrevin was the first one there to try to tackle him, but a good job by Cushing.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And Daniel Hand now goes no huddle. Quick pass to Sisk is complete.
Pass complete.
He gets around the defenders, finds open field, trying to get to the sideline. He does so, and pushed out of bounds there by Brian Lastimerski. But the damage already done on the play, and it's a first down for Daniel Hand. Back-to-back plays, moving the chains. Daniel Hand again, going no huddle. North Haven trying to change defenders quick. Calandrelli hands it off to Narachi, trying to get to the sideline. He's pushed out of bounds. It's second down. Game about 3 or 4 on the play. 2:24 to go in the third.
It's going to be second down and 7.
Fakes the handoff. Quick pass up in the air and falls incomplete.
Intended for Owen Prescar.
Prescar was the intended receiver. Adam Pandolfi breaks up the play. So it's third and 7. Calandrelli set. Looks to pass. Quick pass is complete to Sisk.
Pass is complete to Sisk.
But I think he might be short of the first down. It depends where it's marked.
Let's see where the spot is. Maybe a little short. So
It's going to be short. So Hand has to go for it. They're trailing by 4 scores. 4 scores to go. With 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. 4th and 1. Daniel Hand already 0-1 in 4th downs tonight. Narachi converts on this one. Moves the chains. Clock continues to run though. So it's a first down for Daniel Hand. After the little run by Tyler Narachi. Calandrelli hands this one off. Trying to get around the edge and brought down,
Gavin Wagner
but gets a
on the
good
carry.
chunk of yardage on that
Picks up
first
about
down
6
run.
yards.
Make
Make
it
it
7, so
7,
it's
so
going to
it's
be
going to be
second down and 3.
2nd and 3 after the 7-yard run by Wagner. Wagner coming into this game only had 4 carries for 6 yards. Handoff to Narachi, trying to get to the outside edge. Does so. And he's going to get the first down inside the 10-yard line. So Daniel Hand and the Tigers are moving. Trying to get back into this game some way. Trailing by 28 with 58 seconds to go in this third quarter.
So it's going to be first and goal for the Tigers.
First and goal for the Tigers. Calandrelli hands this one off to
Wagner on
Cushing
the carry.
and hit shy of the
Wagner's tackled
goal
short of
line.
the goal line.
That was Wagner that was the carrier. It's 2nd and goal. Clock continues to run here in the third quarter. Tigers go no huddle yet again. 30 seconds to go in the third. High snap. Calandrelli trying to take it
Calandrelli
himself.
keeps it himself.
Second effort, trying to each his way in. But he's going to be stopped short. A great
Stopped
stop
short of the
there
goal
by
line.
North Haven.
So it's going to be
I believe Jaden
third and
Roby
goal
was the
from
one that prevented Calandrelli to get in the end zone there.
Jaden
He was the first tackler on the scene.
And it looks like
And
the
so
Tigers
it
will
looks
let
like
the
that's gonna be
clock run
final
out,
play of the third quarter,
and that's
with
going to be the
Tigers
end
driving
of the
down end
third
zone.
quarter.
North Haven leads 35.
So
7.
35-7 is the score. Heading into the fourth. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home.
The Landing of North Haven, offering personalized assisted living and memory care service. They feature a highly trained staff and activities prioritizing health and wellness. The Landing of North Haven, a warm, friendly, and welcoming environment at 201 Clintonville Road.
We get set for the start of the fourth quarter
It's just a spot
as the Tigers are threatening to score here. It's 3rd and goal.
I don't know how often we're gonna
North
get
Haven
to
leads 35-7, looking to go 7-1 on the season.
Actually, a third and goal.
3rd and goal.
about
2-yard line.
If North Haven wins this and goes to 7-1, they'll have Fairfield Prep next week and Amity the night before Thanksgiving. Those are the only 2 stops left between them and the postseason. Calandrelli rolls out, fakes the pass, tries to take it on himself, and he is in the end zone for a touchdown.
End zone for a Tigers touchdown.
Paul Calandrelli takes it upon himself to give the Tigers a touchdown there and does a great job after getting hit, just rolling into the end zone. And with that, Hand gets their first score since their first drive of the game. And they look to try to get the extra point. Looked like they only had 10 men on the field, so they're trying to get one more, and Sam Sisk runs in.
John Haley on for the extra.
Point try.
Extra point nearly blocked, but it goes through and good. So with 11:53 to go in the fourth, Hand gets back into this game, 35-14. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.com. Forget-Me-Not Florist, 39 State Street, North Haven. A true full-service flower shop providing same-day delivery. Whether it's birthdays, anniversaries, or sympathy, Forget-Me-Not is there for you.
(35-14), 11:53 to go in the fourth. Paul Calandrelli drives it in for a 1-yard touchdown run. And now Han has to still fight their way back into this game. Do they go for the onside kick here or try to just pin it deep? They go for the onside kick. It's still loose. Ball's on the ground. I think Han got it.
So the Tigers
Let's
with
see
the
who
onside kick.
gets the
We'll
ball.
See who recovers it.
And
Judging from the noise. Can't quite tell.
the officials, it is North Haven ball.
And referee Joe
Took
Miller
a while.
indicates that North Haven has recovered the ball.
Took a while, but eventually it was North Haven that ends up with the ball. So let's see what happens here. It bounces and goes right through the hands of Chase Mangino. Ball still on the ground. And I think this is one of those cases where even though the ball might have been first possessed by Han, you just keep fighting for it in the pile until the officials see it, and North Haven was the last to take it. Carvis gets the direct snap
Yep, Carvis
and
on the
stopped
carry.
for maybe a half yard. So second, and they actually end up giving him a full yard there, so second and 9.
Down at 9.
Ball at the 44-yard line. Handoff goes to Pandolfi.
Off to Pandolfi.
Pandolfi trying to cut back,
Pandolfi
shakes
cuts the
off,
corner.
crosses midfield.
Gets across
He'll be about a yard shy of the first down,
territory.
but gets the ball into Tigers territory nonetheless. And it's going to be 3rd and 1, maybe 2.
So 3rd and a yard from the 49.
Pandolfi's having himself a pretty decent game tonight. He had a big run for a touchdown that gave North Haven the 35-7 lead here. A lot of noise tonight at the North Haven Turf Complex as Carvis gets the first down, breaks the tackle, he's going to break free. Flag on the play as he gets to the 30-yard line. It was right about when Carvis broke the tackle that the flag flew in, so I don't know if it's a hold on North Haven, and that's going to negate the big run from Carvis.
Could be the dew.
Let's see what the call is. So the penalty around the 39-yard line, and it is a North Haven hold.
During the run.
So it'll be repeating the down after the hold, so they negate the first down by Carvis. And I believe the ball will be marked at around the North Haven 49. So instead of getting the big first down at the 30-yard line, they end up having a 3rd and 4 after the penalty. In high school, a holding penalty is 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Actually, excuse me, because it was after the ball crossed the first down marker, so it will be first down.
1st and 10. But the ball's back
So
on the
despite the fact that it was a holding penalty, North Haven still gets the first down. My apologies. Carvis again gets the run up the
Carvis
middle,
gets the ball again.
gets pushed to some extra yardage there and brought down just shy of the first down marker. Running about 8 or 9 on that play.
So second down.
So it looks
2.
like Carvis finally getting to the groove of what we're known to see from Jeff Carvis throughout this year. Get those little chunks of yardage as Pandolfi tries to plow through.
And he picks up another North Haven first down.
Yeah, that's another first down for North Haven as Adam Pandolfi moves the chains for North Haven. That will keep the clock moving with 9:43 to go in the fourth quarter. Daniel Hand needs to do something here to try to force a turnover or make a big stop and force a punt from North Haven. They're running out of time here, 9.5 to go, trailing by 3 scores. Ball is loose, and Daniel Hand's going to get it.
He fumbles, and it's recovered
Sam
by the
Sisk
Tigers.
picks up the fumble. And that was Brian Lastimersky who puts it on the ground. And Daniel Hand makes a big turnover there. Can they take advantage of it with 9:22 to go in the fourth quarter?
So the Tigers
Just
on
when
the
you
first
say-
and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Daniel Hand needs to make a stop, needs to make a turnover. They literally do it on the first play after speaking it into existence. 1st and 10 for Daniel Hand at the 37-yard line. Calandrelli looks to throw.
Calandrelli looking for a
Pass is
receiver.
complete to Narachi. Narachi trying to get some extra yardage, dropped at the 40-yard line, so a gain of about 3 on the play. Changing some personnel, but going no huddle nonetheless. 9 minutes to go in the game. Still plenty of points to score. Go with the handoff to Narachi. Narachi breaks a couple tackles,
Narachi on the
dropped
carry again, up to
just
about
shy of the
45-yard
45-yard line.
Third down and about 2 yards to go.
So it's 3rd and 2 or 3, depending on where they mark the ball. So can North Haven make a big stop here after losing the ball? Narachi gets the handoff again. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, but breaks the tackle and gets the first down.
And he's going to get another Tigers first down.
So that's a big first down for Tyler Narachi. Gets the ball at midfield. Clock continues to run. Hand goes no huddle yet again. Trips formation with 3 wide receivers on the near side. Calandrelli hands it off to Narachi again. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
For no gain.
Clock continues to run. 8 minutes to go. Tigers might need to start passing here. We've seen some deep throws from Calandrelli already. There's the pass there. Goes to Sisk,
Calandrelli's
and it's
pass
incomplete.
Intended for Sisk.
So 3rd and 10 after a stop for no gain on first down and an incomplete pass on 2nd down.
3rd and 10 for the Tigers.
3rd and 10. Calandrelli might have, I don't know if he forgot the play or wasn't sure what the play was. He drops back, looks to throw, steps into the pocket, and it's intercepted!
Intercepted by Ryan Bernardo.
Ryan Bernardo with the interception, and is tackled at the 49-yard line. So North Haven answers back after putting the ball on the ground with an interception, their 2nd of the night. Plenty of time, steps this one into the pocket, and Bernardo jumps right in front of Sam Sisk, who was the intended receiver there. Calandrelli thought he had Sam Sisk open.
And we're going to get a timeout.
So timeout called
That's their first timeout.
by North Haven, and we'll take a timeout here with 7:44 to go. 35-14 North Haven lead. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
North Haven Funeral Home, 36 Washington Avenue, North Haven. Since 1953, the one source families rely on for caring, compassionate service. North Haven Funeral Home.
The Landing of North Haven, offering personalized assisted living and memory care service. They feature a highly trained staff and activities prioritizing health and wellness. The Landing of North Haven, a warm, friendly, and welcoming environment at 201 Clintonville Road.
A big reason why this North Haven football team is 6-1, heading to 7-1 this year, is their defense, coming up with big stops and big turnovers when it matters. And Ryan Bernardo gets an interception. 1st and 10 for North Haven. Handoff goes to Daniel Thomas again. Flag on the play as he crosses midfield just shy of the 44-yard line. And it's going to be an illegal shift against North Haven. So the run by Thomas gets negated anyway.
That's to be a 1st and 15.
So a 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15. So 1st and 15 after the 5-yard penalty. Carvis
Jeff
gets a
Carlos on
couple
carry.
of the yards back
Picks
from the
up about
penalty.
3.
So it'll be 2nd and long, maybe a gain of 4. So they got almost all the yards back on the run by Carvis. North Haven with a high-scoring offense and a defense that does not allow a lot of scoring. This year, 4 shutouts, including last week's big win on the road against Cheshire, allowing 14 points so far against Hand. Thomas,
on the carry.
another
And
flag on the play.
2 flags.
2 flags come out
Maybe they saw
as
something.
Thomas crosses midfield again. Let's see what the flags
That's
are.
gonna be a
North
hold
Haven gets a
against North
hold.
Haven.
And what, I don't know what the second penalty is, unless they both got the same penalty.
What happened to the
So
cone?
North Haven with a hold, so that's 10 yards. So they lose 15 yards on penalties on this drive.
So the 10 yards going to bring up 2nd and 21.
So 2nd and 21 after the penalty.
I hear you.
And they look to throw.
Jarvis looks to throw.
Thomas is not there, and it's intercepted.
Gavin Wagner picked up the errant pass.
Daniel Thomas was the intended receiver. The pass a little underthrown, a little off target there. Daniel Thomas was going to his left and had to spin back to his right. The ball was nowhere near him. So playing a little back and forth here in this 4th quarter. North Haven gives up a fumble. Daniel Hand throws a pick. North Haven throws a pick. And a first down handoff goes to Wagner.
And he picks up a couple
He gets
of
a
yards.
yard. And Hand will go no huddle yet again. They have to save as much time as they can, trailing 35-14 with 6 minutes to go. Man in motion, that's Prescar. Calandrelli rolls to his left. Pass is complete to Prescar.
Pass is complete.
Gets to the 45, and that's about it.
Close to a first down. So it's going to be third.
So third and
about
3 or
three,
4. Quick change of personnel before they go no huddle yet again. On this third and manageable. Calandrelli hands this one up the middle. It's Narachi who dives and rolls his way close to the first down marker. He does get the first down, so that will move the chains. So a third down conversion there for Hand. 5:18 to go. Calandrelli hands it off to Narachi again. And Narachi
picks up about 3 yards.
gets about 3 yards on that play. I mean, at this point, you're trailing 35-14, trying to get back into this game.
So 2nd and 7.
Short runs like that is not going to get you in this game. Got to try to throw it, and we know Calandrelli has the arm to do it. And another run. This time it's Wagner, and his knee does hit the ground, close to the first down marker. Depends on where they mark it.
He's going to be about a yard short. So
it will be short, third and short for the Tigers. Clock continues to run with 4:10 to go in the fourth. Calandrelli looks at his wristband. Narachi now to his left. Handoff goes to Narachi. He's got the first down and gets to about the 25-yard line.
So the Tigers are on the first and 10 at about the 26-yard line.
Handoff again goes to Narachi. Narachi tries to cut back, but he's hit right as he cuts.
Slipped a tackle, but was taken down right at the line of scrimmage, so 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 after the no-gain run from Tyler Narachi. 3:27 to go in this game. North Haven up 35-14 as Calandrelli looks to throw. The pass completed to Narachi, breaks one tackle, but brought down quickly after breaking that tackle. And the clock continues to run as he stays on the field. As you see the pass right here from Narachi. Nice spin move there.
Third and about 7.
So it'll be 3rd and 7. Under 3 minutes to go in this game. North Haven looks like they will go to 7-1 on the season. High snap, goes to Wagner, breaks a tackle, keeps his feet moving, and he's inside the 10, so first and goal for Hand as they try to score yet again in this fourth quarter. A bad snap, but Calandrelli able to get it, give the handoff to Wagner in time, and he plows through, gets some good yardage there on the run, and we have first and goal. Wagner again, tries to find a hole. Doesn't get much, a couple yards if any. 2nd and goal.
Short gain on the play, so still 2nd and goal.
Calandrelli looks to throw to Sisk, caught, and
complete.
He is short.
He is short of the goal line.
He's short of the goal line. He did not get in the end zone. Great stop there by the North Haven defense. Jake McCreven there on Sam Sisk. 3rd and goal from the half-yard line. Under 2 minutes to go in this game. Calandrelli rolls to his right, looking to throw. Still looking. Pass in the corner is intercepted. The senior out of Pandolfi intercepts that one. and that will seal the deal. North Haven will go to 7-1 on the season. On to Fairfield Prep next week. Calandrelli just trying to throw it up, hoping for the best, but there's really nowhere to throw that ball. And Pandolfi was there. So they will run this one up the middle. Try to burn Hand's final timeouts.
So Jeff Carvis will pick up 5 yards.
So North Haven will finish the season. They had 6 home games this year, and they won all 6 games. Their final 2 games on the road, a tough battle lays ahead of them against the Fairfield Prep Jesuits next week, and then the Thanksgiving game, which is happening the night before, against Amity. North Haven taking their sweet time to kill the remaining time off the clock. Direct snap.
The keeper again. Picks up a yard.
Gets a yard, but it doesn't matter at this point. You're just there to kill the clock. 40 seconds left, so North Haven will just have to win one last play to end this game. Right now, North Haven is 3rd in the Class Double M standings in a very, very competitive class. You look at spots 1 through 13 or 14, and every team is 1 loss or no losses. So every game counts, and North Haven wins another one by the final score of 35-14.
And that's the end of the game.
So North Haven wins senior night. They finish their home season for now undefeated. If they can clinch, if they can win their final 2 games on the road, they will get a postseason game, most likely at home. Follow everything on the North Haven High School Football Facebook page for more details on when that happens, and of course what happens on the road. But North Haven will win this one 35-14, as you see the Nighthawks and the Tigers showing good sportsmanship at midfield. Let's go to the highlights here of the second half as North Haven wins this one 35-14, and it starts off Adam Pandolfi had his big second half here, and it started right here from the first drive. Touchdown, and that's pretty much the tail of the second half there. That's all you needed to know from this one. And it's another good run from Jeff Carvis, who had some big yardage tonight, including a touchdown run of his own. He had 2 on the night, including this one here, which at first it didn't look like a touchdown, but he reaches over as he's falling down on the ground and gets the touchdown nonetheless. So North Haven makes it 35-7, but then Sam Sith giving Hand a chance, trying to get them back into this game. Starting the 4th quarter, it's Paul Calandrelli who gets his way into the end zone and gives Hand a 14 points there. Ball goes on the ground from Brian Lastimersky, recovered by Sam Sith, but it was all for naught because on this play on the next drive, Calandrelli looks to throw, but there's the interception there from Ryan Bernardo. But then again, there was a little bit of ping pong action for both these teams, little hot potato action as Jake McCrevin looks to throw to Daniel Thomas, off the target and intercepted there by Wagner. Then it's Calandrelli. Pass complete to Narachu, breaks a tackle there. High snap goes to Wagner. Wagner powers through, gets hand into a first and goal situation. Then on 3rd and goal, Calandrelli tries to throw, intercepted by Adam Pandolfi. And that was the final highlight of this game. All North Haven had to do was run out the remaining clock, and that is the end of the game. North Haven wins this one, and again, 2 more games go before North Haven can clinch their postseason seed. Now, it's going to be tough because they got to go on the road against Fairfield Prep, which is going to be a tough one. They have a very good team, and of course, going on the road, North Haven, they did well against Cheshire last week. Can they do it again against Fairfield Prep? And then again after that, you got to go on the road the night before Thanksgiving against Amity, which of course is always a big game because it's the final game of the year, the rivalry game. So Amity's going to definitely look to play spoiler in there. And the Class AA standings, if you look on the CIAC website, you'll see it's tough, it's contested. You have plenty of teams with either no losses or 1 loss. So if North Haven loses any of those 2 games, they could fall straight out of the playoff picture completely. But if they win out, they have a chance to, right now they're the number 3 seed in the standings. So if they win out, they could potentially be a 3, they could be a 2, they could be a 1 seed and have home field advantage throughout the Class AA playoffs, which would be very exciting. Something I don't think we've ever seen from the North Haven Nighthawks in their history, having a number 1 seed in any class that they've had. So it's going to be fun to check out these final 2 weeks. Hopefully we have playoff action here on NHTV, but definitely check out the North Haven football Facebook page, check out the NHTV Facebook page, and of course check out more information at nhtv.com. Final thoughts in a minute. We'll take a quick break. Again, the final score, North Haven wins this one 35-14. You're watching Friday Night Football on NHTV.
Arnold's Jewelers, the North Haven Diamond Center, 117 Washington Avenue in North Haven. Decades of experience and a deep commitment to the North Haven community. Visit us today at thearnoldsjewelers.com. Forget-Me-Not Florist, 39 State Street, North Haven. A true full-service flower shop providing same-day delivery. Whether it's birthdays, anniversaries, or sympathy, Forget-Me-Not is there for you.
So one final time, we hear the North Haven High School Band and the North Haven Nighthawks celebrate a victory here at the North Haven Turf Complex for senior night on NHTV. Final score 35-14. Again, depending on what happens in the final 2 weeks of this season, we could see North Haven in the postseason and hosting a playoff game. Do we have it here in the crowd, or do we have it here on NHTV? Do we have it here live on Facebook on the North Haven football page? You see our crew there in the truck, our director Doug Sisson, who does a fantastic job with this team of camera crew and audio people and interns. You know, we don't have, you know, a big budget. We don't have an NFL type of crew or NFL type of equipment here, but we do our best to make it look as close to that as we can. And I think we do a damn good job. So I'd like to thank everybody who have watched us throughout the regular season, who have followed us for, I think this is going on 6 or 7 years now. I've enjoyed it every year that I've done this, and I look forward to doing this again whenever that may be. It may be in the postseason or it may be next year. But from all of us here at North Haven Television, my name is Michael Valenti saying so long from the North Haven Turf Complex. Again, final score is 35-14. North Haven wins it.